We are. All right, let's see here. All right, here we go. Hey, what's up, everybody? It is week 14 of the NFL season, and we are here for our daily picks. As always, my man, Brandon, ready to go. Always ready, always a pleasure, ready to join us. How you feeling, man?
Doing good, man.
Yeah, I know, week 14, and here we go. You ready to get this thing started?
I mean, it's 4 more weeks left. Can you believe that?
Yeah, after this is it. I mean,
Eh.
just four more, and then that's about it.
I mean, it's a couple of division races that's still tight. We don't know, but we're here to pick them, so we're gonna see.
Yeah, I think the NFC North is pretty much decided.
Yeah, I think the NFC North, NFC West. like,
Well, yeah, I guess. The
I
NFC
mean, come
South,
on, come
the
on.
NFC
NFC
South is
West.
getting there. The NFC South is after this week. I'm pretty sure the NFC South is pretty much in lock.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I mean, we didn't have to say that part, but yeah, that too.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. But anyway, let's get this party started. Let's start with some Thursday night football tomorrow. So we have the Steelers taking on the Vikings. The Steelers coming off an amazing win over the Baltimore Ravens last week, and what would some consider an upset. The Vikings gave the Lions their first win of the season, which that is a major upset. That's the major upset. So two teams that are still kind of in the playoff hunt and both need a win. Brandon, who you got tomorrow?
You know me, I do not like teams coming off of huge wins like it was last week for Pittsburgh. It was a massive win. But that gets trumped because Kirk Cousins is on primetime TV, so I'm going to Pittsburgh.
Yep. I got Pittsburgh too. Listen, it's just one of those things, man. It's just one of those things. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I'll be like, if this was normal TV time, noon, Sunday, I'm like, all right, yeah, maybe Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings pull it out. This is prime time. No team is playing other than them. Yeah, I've seen this enough to know that he's not going to do it. TJ Watt.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins is just terrible in prime time, and then TJ Watt is making his case for Defensive Player of the Year. So
and Mika Fitzpatrick is also there too. So I mean, listen, Pittsburgh defense, we know that are still curtains for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Pittsburgh. I got Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I got Pittsburgh tomorrow too. It's not even a debate on this one. And then the thing is, at the same time too. I mean, Minnesota's banged up, and that defense is just atrocious. And not to say that the Steelers' offense is like out of this world, but I mean, I think they could be able to handle a Minnesota defense tomorrow.
I think the O-line, like we said, would get better as the season progresses. And they're pretty decent. I mean, they're not top.
They're okay. They're okay.
They're pretty decent. They're protect Big Ben, not get him hurt, injured, kind of, quarterback play. I mean, come on. But they're good. They're all right.
Yeah, I'm still going to go Pittsburgh on this.
Yeah, I got Pittsburgh.
So here we go. Some good news for you. We have the Saints taking on the Jets. Alvin Kamara is coming back. He is healthy. He's ready to go. The Jets are exactly what they are. The Jets. I'm going to go Saints on this one. Alvin Kamara, I don't care if he's 30%, 40%, 15% healthy. It's the Jets. Give me the Saints.
I got the Jets.
Oh, wow. Here we go.
Listen. I don't even know who the quarterback is for the Saints.
Who cares?
And if it's Taysom Hill, God, why? Why would you do this? This man broke his finger last week. He threw 4 picks. Even when he was healthy, even when he had a healthy hand, he still was terrible at throwing the football. I'm not about to no. Listen, I love our defense. Our defense is pretty good. Still kind of the stat. They hung in there against Dallas last week. I give them all the credit in the world. But I'm going to just be arrow. I just want them to lose all the rest of these games and get a really good draft pick. Now, if we could swap it, maybe one for Russell Wilson or Deshaun Watson, hey, let's do it. If not,
Well, I know
Brandon
Russell
Winston
Wilson.
back.
I know this much. I know the agent, he updated the list today, and I know that New Orleans is a very hot designation for Russell Wilson. So, I mean, it's there. It's there.
If I was Seattle, and I know that, listen, we're not going to get a quarterback in this year's draft, but I would probably try to get some help defensively and just find a quarterback, just like we're going to need to find a quarterback. I would trade.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just for me for the Jets. It's really just their like.
It's the Jets. I get it.
It's
But
the Jets, and the thing is, I love what the Jets are trying to build up front. I mean, the two defensive tackles for the Jets are amazing. Williams and Johnson up there in the defensive tackle spot, they're doing amazing things. But like I said, it's just the Saints, and they're just a little bit better than the Jets.
I will tell you this: the last time we played the Jets in New York, the Jets beat us and surprised the shit out of us. It beat us. So I'm very, I don't know about this game, but I'm going with the Jets.
New team, new era. The Saints, I think the Saints will get them, and we'll just see. I mean, at this point, if the Saints lose to the Jets, then yeah, just start tanking. Start tanking bad.
They're tanking now. I mean, if Taysom Hill is starting, that's a tank.
So we'll see. Now, next game, I think we can roll around this one too. Falcons Panthers. Listen, I got the Falcons, man. The Panthers just, I love the Panthers defense. I love that unit. That Panthers defense, I love that unit. That is a great defense. That offense, man. That offense. No CMC. No way. Falcons, I'll say it once. Mika should have been the pick. Good God, you got Kyle Pitts to kind of get the somber feeling of getting rid of Julio Jones. But Matt Ryan's out of here after this year. And I think he wants to beat the Panthers one more time. Give me the Falcons over the Panthers.
I got the Falcons too. Listen, Carolina's in the same boat kind of like we are in. like Chris McCaffrey's out. You don't know who your quarterback is. I mean, it's the same boat offensively. Defensively, again, good defense. Amazing defense. That's kind of not the problem. It's been the offense. And if you can't score points, no matter how good your defense is, they can't hold forever. And it's just
what it is.
Yeah. I just think Atlanta got it.
Yeah, it is what it is with Carolina. They have to figure something out. And then it doesn't help either that after the game they fired Joe Brady, the offensive coordinator that Matt Rule was so high on. It's like, oh, well, he's gone. Again.
I wish Carolina would have fired him like a week or two ago when we were like looking for a head coach for LSU. That would have been perfect. That would have been perfect.
Now you got Brian Kelly with the fake.
Oh, good God, no. Why would we do that? Okay. Next.
Yeah. Again, it's gonna be a quick decision. Okay. Seahawks, Texans. The Texans released Zach Cunningham today because he was part of the problem culture. Zach Cunningham was probably the best player on the team. And here's the crazy thing about it. He's going to get picked up because it's only going to take. I mean, it's only going to because here's the thing: the Texans are going to eat $12 million, close to $13 million in next year's cap space, which is going back to $208 million, which is good. However, if a team wants to put a waiver on him, you only got to pay $900,000 to pay out the rest of his year. Somebody's going to pick up Zach Cunningham.
God, please don't let it be Tampa. Anybody but Tampa.
Oh, God, if it's Tampa.
Good.
Dude.
Come on.
Oh, come on.
Listen, the football guys won't be that cruel. Come on, football guys. You can't do that.
I mean, I can think of a couple teams that, are going for like a late playoff push.
Tampa and Dallas, I'm like, look, they're good. They don't need that. Come on.
I mean, I can think of a couple teams right now that are looking for a late playoff push and want to make a deep run and need defensive help. I could see the Chargers being in play here. I really can. The Chargers need linebacker help. And listen, Kenneth Murray, I mean, sucks for him. But, I mean, Zach Cunningham could be a fix.
Or even, like, Baltimore. They kind of
be another fix. I mean, playoff put. Again, somebody's going to claim him. It's not going to be too much. But the Seahawks and the Texans, these are two teams that are going to look very different by the time this rolled around. By this time next year, two teams are going to look very different probably from a front office point, a quarterback point, and the whole team dynamic. It's just going to change. It's just going to change.
Yeah.
And as far as today, or as far as this week's goes, listen, David Mills is doing everything he can. He really is. I mean, he was drafted in the third round for a reason. All right. The ability's there. It's just you got to really build around him. And Russell Wilson, well, it's like, dude, you had no reason beating San Francisco, but good job. Now you're going to get another one with the Texans. I'm going to go with Seattle on this one.
Seattle actually has a quarterback. I'm going with Seattle.
Yeah, it's just, listen, the Texans released their best defender. Russell Wilson.
And Seattle won last week. That was a very impressive victory over San Francisco. I didn't expect them to win at all. And they won. So congratulations. And I think Seattle continues the momentum just for this week.
Yeah. I mean, they did lose Jamal Adams, but like really.
Yeah. I mean, is that a victory or that's a loss? I don't know which one it is.
I mean, they looked good when he went down.
I don't know if
the defense started picking up when he went down. So I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll just move it right along then to the next game. It sounds like we both have Seattle in this one. Yeah. Okay. Next game. Raiders, Chiefs. Give me Kansas City. Derek Carr is still the quarterback of the Las Vegas Raiders. Give me Kansas City. I'm good.
You know, last year the Raiders went to Kansas City and beat Kansas City, right?
Yeah, it was a fluke. Yeah, it was a fluke. It was one of those they could do that same game, same team, same everything 10 times, and that would be their only one win. That would be their only one win. Yeah.
Wow.
The Chiefs defense is just better. They're getting better.
I mean,
as the season's going on.
Listen. Chiefs defense is getting better. That offense though is still shaky. I don't know what.
You know what? Listen, at this point, the last thing the AFC has to worry, because Patrick Mahomes and the whole offense, they're going to get it going eventually. The one thing they do not need for the rest of the AFC is for Kansas City their defense to get hot really, really fast, and that's what happened. And for the Raiders, it's like this. I found something very interesting about the Raiders this year. You want to know what it is?
What?
Their defense is actually really fucking good.
Yes. Very good.
And here's the fucked up part about it. The Raiders are 0-4 when their defense allows under 200 yards. And why is that? Because Mr. 8-year savior from Raider Nation can't find the end zone.
Listen, you're going to stop talking about Fresno State like that, okay? You're going to stop talking about Fresno State like that. Raider Nation.
There you go. That's
Raider Nation, I got your back. But I don't think you're going to win this game. I
mean, if anything, just save Kansas City the trouble. Just quit now. And just head into Cleveland.
Listen, I picked the Raiders the first time these two teams played, and I was so goddamn disappointed when they played. Maybe got a lot of people eyes on this game. Maybe it will help the Raiders. I don't know. But to me personally, Kansas City, I think Kansas City gets right when they play the Raiders. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Their offense looks like it's all clicking on all cylinders when they play the Raiders.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because the thing is, the offense keeps going 3 and out. And it's like, all right, well, we get more shots. Here's the thing. Nobody's scared of Derek Carr. Put it that way. Everybody in that division says the same thing. Once you hit him once, we got him. Joey Bosa said it. Daniel Sorensen said it. And it's like, all right, guys, all we got to do is just ruffle them up one time, and the Raiders collapse. And here's the thing. The defense can play amazing this week. They can play amazing. It's just that offense sucks, and I'm over it. Give me Kansas City over the Raiders.
Yeah, I got KC too.
Perfect. Let's move on because, like I said, I don't know what
Everybody
Raider,
gets so much slander. It's ridiculous.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't know what Raider fans, like true Raider fans, see in Derek Carr 8 years and they still think he's the savior. Well, I got my sign ready to go for next home game, which is December 26th, a day after Christmas. Hey, NFL, use Carr for sell. Seventh round draft pick or better offer. I'll take two kickers and a punter at this point to get him the fuck out of Nevada. Get him the fuck out of Nevada and leave us alone. Like, fuck. Like, just leave, please. For the love, just go.
Wow.
Like, dude, I'd rather see Jamarcus Russell play again.
Wow. No.
I'd rather see that because at least I don't have to hold on to the hope that he'll be somebody. There's people that hold on hope that Derek Carr is going to be a decent quarterback.
He shows it. It just might not stay there forever, but it's shown.
Yeah. You know what? If he's really that good, he'll go help Pittsburgh. They'll have everything ready for you.
I mean, well, that could happen. Who knows?
I mean, go to Pittsburgh.
You might.
I mean,
but yeah, we're back in Kansas City, both of us.
Yeah, go to, trade him to Pittsburgh. And, if he's really that good, then and if he starts winning in Pittsburgh, great. But I can tell you this much. No, he won't win in Pittsburgh because he doesn't like playing in cold weather. So, whatever. Anyway, next game, Ravens, Browns. Look, I feel really bad for the Browns because, I think everybody in Cleveland, now that's a fan base I really do feel bad for. I think everybody in Cleveland had way higher expectations. I mean, I think by this, there was a couple people on ESPN that were ready to go like Super Bowl parade, all that good stuff. It's just not working out for whatever reason. It just didn't work out this year. It just didn't work.
It really didn't. And
the Ravens, they're just getting hurt at the worst time. Like, they're losing corners. They're losing players left and right. I give them props, though, for being competitive still. I mean, I give them props.
They patch up really well.
They just... it sucks because it's like, dude, like, both of your guys' like, players are just going down, like, hard. And we're not even talking about a couple weeks. We're talking about the whole year. Like, oh, my God. Like, what is your trainer doing to them that we don't know? And what is going on over there? Like, that needs to be an investigation. Fuck emails. We need to investigate some fucking, trainers around the NFL. This is ridiculous, man.
Yeah. But thanks a couple years ago with their training staff.
Man, it's just every week it's like, somebody's ACL. Somebody's pec. Somebody's torn labrum. It's like, dude, what the hell? What are you doing to them? What are you doing to him? But I'm gonna go Ravens on this one anyway.
Wow.
It's just, dude, I don't see it. I don't see it with the Browns. Like, here's the thing. This is the thing about the Browns. I love Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb's awesome. Kareem Hunt's awesome. That offensive line is awesome. Jarvis Landry's cool. Myles Garrett is cool. Jeremiah Kusewa, he's awesome. Denzel Ward, he's awesome. All right. It's just, man, there's just some dynamics in there it's just not working out, man.
Oh, you mean Baker Mayfield?
No, Baker's cool. I don't know. I mean, Baker's all right.
Okay. All right. There we go.
Yeah, Baker's all right. I mean, I'm not going to trash him like Colin Cowherd does every day. Honest to God, I don't know what Colin Cowherd would do if Baker Mayfield were to ever leave. What would he talk about on his show? But anyway.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, probably. No, I think it could work. It's just, I think they just had a bad year. They just had a bad slump. And the whole thing with Odell Beckham Jr. was just, it was too much, man. It's too much.
Yeah.
And I think that was kind of like their last straw. But I think the Browns will figure something out in this offseason. Who knows? They could still sneak in, but I don't think they're going to have the same success. But I think they can have an amazing offseason, and I think they'll put it all together. But I'm just going to go Ravens this week. I think they've had their number now for quite a while, so I'm just going to go Ravens here.
Cleveland gets this one.
Ooh, here we go.
Yeah, I'm watching the Ravens offense, and they look terrible.
Yeah.
against that Cleveland defense, who almost, by the way, they should have won Sunday Night Football. They should have won. I mean, that they still forced 4 interceptions.
They
They still forced 4 interceptions. That's something.
like
Now I get
yo,
it.
Cleveland's defense is not a joke. Like that's for real.
That's a real defense. That's a very
for real, dude. Like
O-line.
that's for real.
I think, like I said, they should have won Sunday Night Football, but they're gonna win this Sunday. I believe that even with I just don't. Man, Ravens' offense is terrible. Good God, like what happened?
It is. And the thing about it though is like the only reason it's afloat right now is because of Lamar Jackson.
And I can't even say that.
Let's put that out there.
I really can't even say that. He's throwing picks left and right. I can't really.
Yeah, but I mean, put it this way: God forbid Mark Andrews goes down, because then they have no passing game. God forbid. God forbid Mark Andrews goes down. But okay, I mean, you got the Browns, I got the Ravens. I mean,
Yeah,
that's gonna be an interesting one. I can't wait to see.
Yeah,
I can't really wait to see if the Browns can because they were just right there.
I think we're gonna see
right there.
I think we're gonna see the Ravens get beat like bad, like really bad, like Cincinnati bad.
Because at least this time, Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb, they're both 100%. Well, not 100%, but they're better condition in this game than they were the last one. And that's the difference maker. Then hey, I mean, who knows?
Baltimore's defense can't stop a nosebleed right now.
It is what it is. But I mean, Cleveland. The thing is with Cleveland's defense, though, it's like they need to attack the same way, because it's like they know their offense at some part of the game will sputter, and they're going to be on the field longer than they have to.
I think this is what Cleveland looked like when they played Chicago with Justin Fields in the game. Like 9 sacks. Like you're like 9 sacks. How the hell they got 9 sacks? Well, Lamar Jackson couldn't really run. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I'm intrigued. Like I said, I'm intrigued. I'll definitely catch that one. Next game, probably one that you're not gonna catch. Cowboys, Washington. Look, these two teams are like right in the midst of this division, and it's not out of the realm of possibility that Washington can win this one, just because to make the NFC East, a little bit more interesting. It ain't gonna happen. I still got Dallas. I think Dallas, with Cooper now back, CeeDee Lamb back, Tony Pollard is going to take a little bit more reps, which is probably better suited for this team right now. Tony Pollard is definitely way better suited for this team. Zeke is just not getting it, and I don't know if it's due to injuries or whatever it is, but I think Tony Pollard needs a little bit more of a bigger role because he suits the offense better. That's just what it is. But I'm going to go Cowboys over Washington on this one. I just like the way the Cowboys responded after a tough Thanksgiving night, and then they came back and did that to the Saints. It's going to be – and Washington's on a roll, though. I'm not gonna take anything away from Washington. Washington is on a roll right now. I mean, they're doing everything they can, and they're doing it without their 2 top pass rushers. To me, that's just crazy. And that just shows you the heart that Washington has. The talent will be there. It's just they have to fight for everything right now. And with Dallas, they don't have to fight for nothing because they have a little talent. And I think that's sometimes what's their downfall. But I'm going to go Cowboys here to pick up this division win.
I think Dallas has been hearing that this is the same Dallas from years and years and years. They eventually will fall in December. And I think they get this game. I think they get it. I've been saying that for weeks, that Tony Pollard fits this offense way better than Ezekiel Elliott.
Mm-hmm.
And I just it would be amazing if Washington wins this game.
If Washington wins this one, then we're looking at a whole different scenario.
I would be remiss to say, listen, I'm not out of the realm of saying Washington can win this game. I'm just going off of Dallas because I think Dallas defense might wake up for this game in particular and get something. I don't know what, but they might do something. But I wouldn't also be surprised if Washington beats them. It's just like, it depends on the pendulum. I'm going Dallas, but it's just like, I wouldn't be mad if Washington win. I wouldn't be mad.
Washington winning, if Washington were to win this one, we have to really start looking at them like the Miami Dolphins of the NFC. Like, dude, they're for real. They're for real, bro. And they're waking up at the right time.
Yeah.
And you know what? I will definitely buy myself a Taylor Heineke jersey and cheer them on if they make the playoffs. Like, come on, Taylor, you son of a bitch, you. You son of a bitch, you. Get in there. Get in there and take them
Hey, we
back.
saw Tyler Heineke like he didn't almost beat Tom Brady last year in a
We're
playoff
not,
game.
yeah, I'm not going to act like that because look, Taylor Heineke did everything he could in that playoff game. I mean, he did everything he freaking could. It's just, you know what it is? It's just that Tampa defense was just a
I
little
just
bit
want to say
better
this:
than
they beat Dallas. That kind of makes me feel like Washington now has to like keep him as the starter.
Washington has no choice. If they get on a run and it's like, hey, my contract's expiring, Washington, you better not let this dude go because that's probably the best quarterback.
Because Ryan Fitzpatrick is done.
Because I mean, that's probably the best quarterback that has hit your door in a really long time. And we're talking like we're
Yeah,
talking a really long time. We're
super long.
talking Joe
Yeah,
Theismann days. Okay?
yeah.
Like, we're talking that long. So we'll see. Now, next game, I don't even want to talk about it. Jaguars Titans. Listen, the Jaguars, they're
The
they're
Jaguars.
there. They own the number 2 pick. I don't think they want to screw that up. And the Titans are 8-4 in a tight lock race for the number 1 seed in the AFC playoff picture. So I'm gonna go Titans on this one because I don't think the Jaguars want to mess up their draft choice because from what I'm hearing around the rumor mill, it's either going to be one of 2 picks for the Jacksonville Jaguars at number 2. It's either going to be Aiden Hutchinson's or Kayvon Thibodeau. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
And if I'm the Jaguars, can't really fuck that up now. Can't really fuck this up by winning a meaningless game. I get it. It's the division game. It's just not that time, bro. It's just not that time. So give me the Titans over the Jaguars here.
Yeah, I got the Titans too. It's mainly because Titans at home. That's about it. I mean, I don't really trust the Titans right now at
I
all.
really don't.
I
I
don't
don't
trust the
either.
Titans at all. I don't
But
trust.
it kind of feels like the Titans got like a gimme, and it's like, oh, okay, we're gonna be 9-4.
It's a gimme, but here's the thing: it's the Titans too. So I don't freaking know what
I
they
know, but
are.
it's like if they win, it's like, oh, well, at least we got another week to be 9-4 and at least enjoy
Here's the thing.
ourselves.
I mean, listen, the Colts are kind of giving y'all a chance to just take the division. Like the Colts haven't really put their foot in the brakes. The gas and really just going yet. I mean,
Their best game is when they played Tampa Bay and they lost.
and they lost, and they were up, and they lost. So
Exactly, like
listen,
that was the Colts. That was the Colts' best game, right there.
running the ball, throwing the ball, like everything was clicking, and they still lost. So yeah, I got Tennessee. And listen, Trevor Lawrence is not throwing a touchdown pass in what 5 games?
Something like that. He
Yeah,
might get one this week. I
I
don't know.
can't trust a quarterback that can't even throw the damn ball in the end zone. So yeah, give me Tennessee.
We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, we both got the Titans. That's a joke.
Yeah.
No. Next game, Giants Chargers. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that the Giants can win the division. That's how bad the division is. But again, even if Daniel Jones is healthy, do you even want him back? Like, do you? Do you want him back? And for the Chargers, an amazing win over the Cincinnati Bengals last week. Everything clicked, which is why I'm going to go to the Chargers again because it's just, dude, it's the Giants just have so many problems and they have so many decisions to make in the offseason. And rumors being that Joe Judge might get fired, it's not helping anybody. So give me the Chargers over the hopping Giants right now because, yeah, it's just not going to work out too well.
I'm going Chargers mainly because they're at home. I saw that game against Cincinnati, and they literally was up 20-something points, and then they just let the damn Chargers literally let the Bengals just cut back in the game, just like it.
I know, and the thing is, I think that's always been the Chargers' MO though. It's like, oh, we got.
They closed out the game. I was very shocked that the Chargers actually closed out the game. I'm like, wow, the Chargers won.
Yeah, they closed it out, right? I'm like, oh, okay, the Chargers.
I saw that. I was like, whoa, the Chargers won. I was like, whoa, okay, they closed out the game. I'm shocked.
Yeah,
it doesn't happen. And maybe it's because they got a quarterback now and they can finally figure it out. But I don't know, man. But it's mainly because the Giants suck and Daniel Jones is terrible. And we don't know if Saquon Barkley is even going to play here and there. And they're at home. I got the Chargers just because of that. That's about it. But I wouldn't also be surprised if the Giants beat them too, because it's kind of like, that's a Chargers thing to do.
I get it. Yeah, but I mean, I still got the Chargers.
Yeah, I got the Chargers too.
I mean, the poor Giants just, I mean, they had to play a red hot Miami team, and then now they get the Chargers at that sucks.
And the Chargers are playing for that playoff live, so yeah.
Now, next game, it's Detroit versus Denver. Detroit, you got one. Yes. Against Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings. Take that, Mike Florio. Your Vikings lost to the Lions. You can't talk shit about any other team for the rest of the year. Just wear your stupid little fucking sweater vest, your NBC sweater vest, and smile. You stupid fuck. Anyway, here's Detroit. All right, they got their first win of the season. The Denver Broncos got embarrassed on Sunday Night Football. I always loved Detroit, man, but it's just, hey, look, it was Kirk Cousins, and I don't think Teddy Bridgewater is Kirk Cousins, okay? Not by a long shot. And I think the Denver Broncos, I know they got embarrassed by the Chiefs, but I think the Broncos are way better than what they're advertised. And I think they are. I think they're way better than they're advertised. I think it's just, again, it's a rebuild time now. But, I mean, they already have some pieces in play. The rookie class for this year is doing amazing things. Patrick Surtain's looking amazing. Javonte Williams looks like, going to take over Melvin Gordon's spot as a top running back here soon. It might be to a point where Melvin Gordon, his services might no longer be needed at Denver.
Wow.
And then you got Jerry Jeudy, Courtland Sutton, and Tim Patrick. The offensive line's not that bad, and I think they just have to reshape the Denver defense. And honestly, that's why I'm going to go Denver here. I'm going to go Denver just because I think obviously they're just better than Detroit. So
I'm Lions pride, baby. Lions pride.
Lions again?
No. I got Denver easily this game. And which will I'm assuming not Detroit out of playoff contention, which they're still freaking in. I have no idea.
As of right now, the Texans are the only ones out of playoff contention. Detroit
is still in playoff contention. How in the hell is that possible? I have no idea.
Sucks.
But either way it goes, listen, Denver wins this game, one, because they're at home. That's one. And listen, Jared Goff, you got a victory. Congratulations. You got your first victory without Sean McVay. That is the last victory you're going to get this season without Sean McVay, because you're not going to win this game. I think Denver wins this game kind of easily. I mean, look, like you just said, Melvin Gordon is not the running back. Thank the Lord that he is not no longer the starting running back for the Denver Broncos. And I saw the game last week against the Kansas City Chiefs. Denver kind of hung in there, man. I just feel like they messed up on a couple plays.
I think what it was, it's just the Chiefs defense bailed out the Kansas City's offense.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, you don't have to face the Kansas City's offense this week. You have to face Detroit's. You're fine. You're good.
Yeah, you're good.
So we'll see.
I mean, Dan Campbell's going to look like the meme I sent you.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that's only been like 12 weeks. The dude looks like he aged like 50 years.
He was so happy after the last game. He was like, yeah, we won, finally. Yeah, you're going to go right back into that depression, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry for you, man. Sorry.
We love you, Dan.
We love you, man. You know I love you. New Orleans, New Orleans Saints.
We love you, Dan.
Yeah. Just not this week. Just not this week.
Yeah, it's just that's Denver, man. I'm sorry. Next game, Niners, Bengals. Talk about the two teams with the most inconsistencies. I mean, I've never been two. These are two franchises that are like so inconsistent. They look amazing one week, and then the next week it's like, what is this? What is this? Look. My heart's telling me take San Francisco. Take San Francisco. Take San Francisco. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go Cincinnati here only because of two reasons. One, they're at home.
Yeah.
They're at home. And Kay Adams is going to be a special guest for the Cincinnati Bengals this week. And she got crowned ruler of the jungle for this home game for Cincinnati. And Kay Adams is like the luckiest charm that you can have on your site. Every stadium she's been to so far, the teams have won. I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals.
I'm going Cincinnati. One, because they're at home. Two, I think there's going to be an old Jimmy Garoppolo game where he's just very inconsistent. Like, super inconsistent. I just feel like there's going to be a Jimmy Garoppolo game. I think he's going to be super inconsistent. They can't run the ball. I mean, you know now that Elijah Mitchell has got a concussion.
Mm-hmm.
He's out for pretty much a good while. You're not going to rush him back. And
you're not going to rush Debo back either. That's your bread and butter.
Back, so it's kind of like, look, man. I think Joe Burrow in Cincinnati, like I said, they came back last week. We forget that they came back. They almost beat Cincinnati, the Chargers. They came back. I mean, yeah.
It's just that once that fumble happened, they returned it for a touchdown. That was over. That was kind of that was kind of it.
Yeah, but listen. I think Cincinnati is one of the most inconsistent teams we could freaking find probably in the NFL. But when they're rolling, and I think that
when they stink, they stink.
Oh my God. But I think that it's going to be one of those games. I think that Cincinnati's at home. They lost last week at home. And I think they're going to finally come back. And listen, this is a primetime game kind of for Cincinnati. I mean, they haven't had a late game in a while. So, I mean, they better show up and play, man.
Yeah, this is one of those where it's like, we'll see how it goes. So it looks like we both have the Bengals here.
Definitely.
Okay, so next game. It's between two franchises that have so many questions in a sense. The Buffalo Bills, who I've already named my most disappointing team for 2021. And Bills Mafia can argue all you want. You had an open door. All you had to do was beat a rookie quarterback in Bill Belichick. And you couldn't even do that.
I mean, I kind of said it was going to happen. I even said they were going to run all over them.
Yeah. And here's the thing about it. That press conference was so laughable to me. It was so funny to me. Like, I honestly thought it was a fair question.
It was a good question.
It was a fair question.
Your coaches answered this damn question. Why can't you?
Like, here's the thing. I don't care if Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde are in their feelings right now. It's like, well, we held up to 14 points. Yeah, but you gave up close to like 300 rushing yards when you only had like 50 yourself. Like, yeah, and you two are the safeties. You're the last line of defense to stop in the run.
The fact that you knew the wind was blowing, you knew they threw the ball maybe 2 times at that moment, and you're probably looking for a pass, and you still know they're going to run the ball. You know they're going to run the ball, and the fact that you couldn't stop it is very fair to ask. Isn't that embarrassing to y'all? Like, isn't that embarrassing? Like, you knew they were going to throw the ball, and they just ran it consistently down your throat. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, Bills Mafia can be pissed all they want. It's like, yeah, I'm going to say this once, and I'm going to keep saying it as long as the season keeps going. The Buffalo Bills are the most disappointing team in the NFL this year. The most disappointing. It's not the Browns. It's not the Steelers. It's not the Rams. Okay, it's not the Titans. It's the Bills. Because all offseason, Bills Mafia was ready to get their Super Bowl float parades ready. We're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl. We can figure out how to beat Kansas City.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
Man, you can't even figure out how to beat Jacksonville. And now you expect me to believe that you're going to beat Tampa Bay? Yeah, right. Give me Tampa Bay over Buffalo.
I got Buffalo, which is crazy, right? Oh, I have Buffalo.
Oh, no.
Here's the thing. I think Tampa Bay is going to run the ball down their throat. I think Tampa Bay is going to at least have if New England had 200-something yards, I can see Tampa running for a good 170. I can see it. I can definitely see it. Here's the thing. Tampa Bay's defense isn't better than Buffalo's.
No, but
they're about what and what. I mean, they're about what.
But at this point, I'm looking at the fact of, man.
I get it. Control the ball, run Leonard Fournette, Tom Brady. You do Tom Brady, and you're good. I'm looking at the other side of the ball, and I'm like, I don't really trust Tampa Bay's defense either. Like, I just feel like Josh Allen will run the ball too. And I think that's where I think Tampa Bay kind of gets. Listen, here's the thing. All Buffalo has to do is just keep it close in the fourth quarter, and I think Josh Allen can do the rest.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like I'm still waiting for that amazing Buffalo offense And it's
I'm
like,
not
dude,
saying they're going to throw the ball crazily. I think Josh Allen's going to be more of a runner in this game.
this is the game where Buffalo should think about going pass heavy. This should be the game.
This should, but I also feel like if you got Josh Allen, and listen, Tampa Bay's not good at mobile quarterbacks. They are terrible.
I know.
Oh,
yeah.
So if you're going to throw the ball, I would at least probably do a lot of play actions.
I mean, I would, but I mean, like I said, it's just I have faith in Buffalo. Like I have the faith, that Buffalo are smarter than they look. But it's just like, dude, it's week 14. I can't wait for you to like finally click. It's like, dude,
I get it.
And the thing is, Tampa Bay's at home. Sorry. And here's the thing: should Buffalo lose this, I mean, we're looking at a point where Buffalo could completely miss the playoffs. Like, we're looking at a situation where should Buffalo lose this one, now we're going to be having a conversation next week where, oh my God, Buffalo could possibly be out of the playoffs. Even that's what.
Not only could you be out of the playoffs, you could possibly lose your spot to Miami, which is already like a really big deal. If you lose,
That's already out.
You lose the division. You lost your spot to Miami. Oh my God, it's terrible, man.
That's the tough one. Now, next game. So it looks like you got Buffalo. I got Tampa Bay, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see how that goes. All right, Sunday Night Football. Sweet. We got the long-time history rivalry here. Chicago Bears taking on the Packers. And you know what? This game is so meaningful to the NFL. It is one of the oldest rivalries in the history of the NFL, just due to geographical standpoint. The rich history. Yeah, give me the Packers. Yeah, give me Aaron Rodgers. Give me the Packers. Give me the guy that actually owns the team. And that's Aaron Rodgers. Give me the guy that says, I own the Bears. And it's not George Halas. It's not the Halas family. It's Aaron Rodgers. Give me Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay over Chicago. Yeah, it's over.
One question. Does the Bears still have Matt Nagy as a head coach?
Yep.
Okay, I got Green Bay, clearly.
Now, I found out a funny stat today that I want to show you, that I want to share to the world. So, do you know how many passing yards the Chicago Bears throw a game? 174 yards a game.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that. Is it like low hundreds?
Now, do you want to know how many yards Jim McMahon his whole career had? His whole career. What was his average?
What was his average?
185. Matt Nagy is seriously worse calling plays than Jim McMahon. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know.
But Jim McMahon didn't have to do a lot. He had literally the greatest defense of all time. And Walter Payton. Like, come on. You can't hold that against him.
Sure I can. It's a new era.
Yes,
you're supposed to be the passing offensive guru, and you're telling me you can't get more passing yards than Jim McMahon on a bad day? Get out of here. Get out of here.
He's got Andy Dalton too, so I'm not gonna hold that all against him.
Get out of here. I'm done. I'm done, Matt Nagy. This is gonna be now. If they get blown out here, this is the game where they fire Matt Nagy. This has to be
the fact that he still has a job after everything is like, dude, why? What is he? What does he have naked pictures of somebody in the organization?
Like, I'm pretty at this point, their owner's like, whoa, it's only 4 more games. Let's see what happens. Yeah, okay. Sure.
I mean, I would have fired him last week after Arizona just came in our building and just ran and threw. And when they're literally telling stats of Kyler Murray, he's the fourth Arizona Cardinals quarterback to have 2 passing touchdowns and 2 rushing touchdowns. It's like, come on, really?
Like, enough of this.
Really?
But yeah, that it seems like we both have the Packers here. Yeah. Now, Monday Night Football, speaking of your Cardinals, we got a good one.
Yep. Well, it depends.
I think we got a good one. I think we have one where it's like there's a lot of importance to this Monday Night Football game.
Okay.
Which is the visiting Los Angeles Rams. Taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Listen, I know where you're going with this. The Rams beat the Jaguars. Great win. They needed that. They needed a pick-me-up for this matchup they're about to have.
You really actually need that win. I don't know if that was a great win. You needed that win. You had no choice. It was Jacksonville. The NFL gods gave you Jacksonville.
And you have Arizona, has won, who has been on 7 road games, and they've won each road game by 10 plus points. And now they're going to come home, and the Rams have to go on the road, and the Rams are terrible
On the road.
against teams with winning records. It hurts me to do this, but I'm going to go Arizona. I'm going to go Arizona. It's just, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's all I got. Yeah, man. It is what it is.
Listen. Earlier in the year, we did this game, week 3, I think it was?
Mm-hmm.
You picked the Rams and I picked Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
And you said, well, the Rams. I was like, yeah, Arizona. I was like, yeah, Arizona. I'm going Arizona again. I have no idea why I would go with the Rams right now. I have no need to go with the Rams. I think the Rams right now are sputtering. You got Jacksonville last week. Good. Congratulations. You got Jacksonville. You got the easiest win of your season left on your schedule. Congratulations. You did an amazing job of beating Jacksonville. You're about to lose the rest of your divisional games, except probably Seattle. And that's about it. After that, you're going to lose San Francisco and you're going to lose to the Arizona Cardinals. And this shows the NFL you can't buy your team, not Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay had Tom Brady. Like, that doesn't happen every year. You can't buy a team.
Yeah, it's not like Tom Brady's a free agent every year. So I mean, let's cool it on the talks. But yeah, no, I mean the way I see this, it's really what it comes down to. It's just Arizona's getting healthier
We
as a
also
season.
this earlier this year. If Sean McVay doesn't get something out of this team, you put all your chips on this situation. Now it's kind of like, dude, you kind of,
And we're not just talking about this year. We're talking about years prior.
yeah. You cost them literally like 10 first-round draft picks for 10 years.
Like their next first round draft pick, I think it's 2025.
Oh, good God. That's 5 years. You're not going to probably even be there in 5 years. That's how crazy this is. Think about that.
I mean,
Think about that. He could not even be there.
He must have a lot of faith in Matthew Stafford because that's the only dude that's going to save his ass.
Yeah.
The only dude. So we'll see.
We shall see.
We'll see. But I mean, other than that, those were our picks. I mean, like I said, it's just the season's going down so fast already. Yeah. Next week is week 15, and after that, fantasy football championships are about to start. They're about to finish, and that's it. That's just how it goes, man. That's how fast football season goes. But as of right now, 4 more games left in the season for the rest of the league, and it's going to be talked about every week. Brandon, your first front runner for the MVP. Who do you got?
Man. Okay. Aaron Rodgers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers again.
Yeah.
Why?
It was either him or Tom Brady. It's like, come on.
I'll go for Tom. I would have done it for Tom. I'm picking Tom. I'm sorry.
Why Tom Brady? Why Tom Brady? Come on.
Because Tom Brady is actually like, put it this way, Tom Brady goes down, Tampa Bay goes with it. At least you got a little hope with Jordan Love.
No.
A little bit.
No.
Like
Did you see him against Kansas City?
Listen.
Did you see him
against? I said it once and I'll say it again. Aaron Rodgers makes the Green Bay Packers Super Bowl contenders. Jordan Love under center makes them a competitive team. So at least you'll be competitive. If Tom Brady goes down, that whole Buccaneers team goes down. That's it.
I agree with that, though. I totally agree with that. I feel like if you put all your chips on Tom Brady and Tom Brady goes down, yeah, you're screwed. I think that's kind of the idea. But I think also I've seen Jordan Love play Kansas City in a loss. So I'm not.
Yeah, but we're talking about a technicality. We're talking about a fact that, whatever, man.
I don't even know who Tampa Bay's backup is. That's how bad that is.
I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. But no, the way I see it, honestly, the way I see it now with the MVP race right now, I would love to give it to Jonathan Taylor. Like
I would too.
I really would. The problem is, it's not that type of league anymore, and that sucks. That sucks. But Yeah,
Yeah.
man. It is what it is. And like I said, week 14's here. We'll see what happens. And, we can't wait for next week already. And it's just, we're going to be chomping at the bit here. Pretty soon we're going to be doing our playoff videos. And then we
Good God.
have to still plan our college football one because all
Yeah.
the bowl games have finally been announced. So we'll come back on here and we'll do our college football predictions as well.
Cool.
All right, Brandon. Well, thank you so much, man. It's always a pleasure talking to you. I'll see you Tuesday. All right, my man?
Definitely.
All right, man. Take it easy. And thank you guys for tuning in. See you later.
Peace.